Alrighty, welcome everyone to another stream. This is at a little bit of a different time because daylight savings just ended for us, which is nice because I get an extra hour of sleep. And we're going to be doing more strongholds this week. I realized I forgot to check out a section that was covered by Skulk. I put torches there and they just didn't go down that corridor, so I've teleported myself back to where that is. I also flew around a bit in Spectator and got a glimpse of some other areas of the stronghold that we can look at too. So that should be pretty nice. Hello, Mads. I may need to ban you for spamming. Do not spam the cam. Anyway, let's switch over. Let's see if that's showing up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Okay, it's showing up now. Oh, and also I'm joined by Dim4 again, who has just put out a video on the Minecraft movie release date. Oh, there is a drown there. I'm going to be seeing the movie like a couple hours from now, so no spoilers in the chat, please. Not that I'll be directly looking at chat.
I can't see your stream on Discord, by the way. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Okay, I'll see if I can fix it there. I'll stop streaming and start streaming again. Hopefully that'll work.
Okay.
Right, can you see it now?
Yes, I can see it now. Okay, cool.
Awesome. So yeah. Oh, well, there's another one. There are like 3 drowned with tridents down here. This is crazy. Where's the third one? Oh, it's like right below me. He's like right below me, isn't he?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
They do not say that in the movie.
Spoilers?
I don't think that's a spoiler. They don't say that in the movie.
I'm looking forward to poking out if they said that. Absolutely ruined the experience for me, Dim4. How could you? How could you do this?
A lot of the stuff in the trailers, you think, oh, it's just a thing for the trailer. It's not.
You were supposed to protect me from spoilers, not
oh my gosh.
Look how many there are.
There are a lot of them.
The annoying thing with ranged weapons is that you can't use a shield at the same time. I would not be surprised if there was like an actual spawner down here. I'm actually dying. And now the glowing has run out. Actually, I could probably just use a regular sword for you. Are there? Oh, there are silverfish down there too. Oh my god. They probably have infested or something on them.
That is a lot.
Hello.
Someone said that you might want to put piercing on your crossbow.
Oh yeah, that might have helped. Oh well. Piercing is cool as well because it means you can get your arrows back, which is especially helpful if they're useful arrows. Where are you?
Can't you get them back with any enchantment?
Not if they hit an entity. Only if
oh, okay.
If they hit the ground.
That is a good point, yeah.
Oh, copper. Whoa, here we are, the Skulk Stronghold.
Battleground.
I know. Surely I have a trident by now. Surely. The drop rates aren't that ridiculous. No.
They are.
Oh man, if only there was a mod.
Actually, I don't think that they drop their stuff because I don't think any of the like skeletons with iron armor have dropped their iron armor.
True, it could be
they just don't drop their stuff.
But I mean, drowns with tridents are vanilla. Oh, hello. Oh.
Oh.
He was right behind me.
Yeah.
It's not like the skeletons with armor. That's not like a default vanilla thing, but drowns with tridents are. So like, why shouldn't they? You know. Ooh, I've just spread the skulk. If only there was a mod which made a different way of obtaining tridents that wasn't as grindy to get and didn't rely on mobs that acted like a random death event.
Oh my.
Maybe it could like change other stuff related to 1.13, but I'm not sure what we'd call it. maybe upgrade aquatic. That sounds like a pretty good name to me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they should make a mod of that.
Who's that?
I decline to comment further. You'll have to
Okay.
just find out for yourself. Thrasher, my beloved. So yeah, this actually opens up a fair amount.
There's a person named Psydead Hunter who said that they want you to try a mod called EnderCon. Have you tried that?
I have heard of it, and I will be trying it in one of the future streams.
Okay.
But given the size of the stronghold, not for a good while. But it is on my list.
Did you mention that you're literally seeing the Minecraft movie directly after this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That's why I'm ending the stream a little bit early. Oh, another creeper.
Mads wants to know if you're Steve.
I am Steve. I am. I dressed up. I've got jeans and a light blue t-shirt on at the moment, which is all you need really. Well, and I don't have any facial hair. Well, maybe I like a little bit because I shaved yesterday, not today. So maybe I could get
Yeah, you
away
don't have the
with it.
goatee.
No. I love Skulk making its way everywhere. What's in here? Oh!
That's very nice. Oh, coast. Oh, they give you a boat. That's kind of cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I got a couple of those throughout the stream. Oops. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a left click thing, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's the other way.
Okay. Put you in there. Okay. I think now that have I fully explored this section? I think I have now. Finally. Oh wait, hold on. What's up there?
No, you haven't. There's a waterfall.
There's so many little passageways. My keyboard's is lagging at times, which is a bit annoying. But oh well.
Have you Mushroom Animates wants to know if you've checked out mods that like have redone the boss fight, like specifically that.
Not yet. I'm not big into combat, but I think there is one mod called like True Ending or something that that does address that. So I was
Do you
thinking
know
of
what they
giving that
do?
a go. I think it just adds extra attacks and stuff. I don't know too much about anything extra, but I was thinking of checking it out. Probably near the end though.
Okay. The end.
I really want to know like what percentage of players have actually reached the end according to like Mojang's official statistics, because we've got stuff from Bedrock
We've
Edition.
got to know.
I believe Ulraf, one of the gameplay developers, said that before the Nether update only 10% of people had reached the end. I mean the Nether, not the end. The end's gonna be way worse.
That must just be sad. There must be a reason why they're not giving away that information.
Maybe. I don't know. I've asked the developers a couple times on Blue Sky. Blue Sky's actually been quite a good opportunity because, you know, they've kind of started from scratch. So they don't get as many notifications. So I can just... I remember replying to Jeb. I remember pinging Jeb a couple of weeks ago asking about beetroots, because I wanted to know why they were added. And he just said that they felt like it at the time. And I made some big grand conspiracy theory out of it.
Yeah.
And because they were added at the same time as 1.9 to Java Edition and everything like that, and I can't believe the answer was just we thought it would be cool. Right, where's the exit again? I think it's somewhere around here. Somewhere around the outside.
around the outside.
There we are. Cool. And now we can continue exploring the section that was all cut up by the caves before. If I can find my way out of this bit, looks like I've just put torches willy-nilly, so I don't actually know where I came out. Oh, there we are.
Sided Hunter also said that there is an after credit scene for the Minecraft movie.
Cheers.
You should know.
I'll make sure to stay.
Make sure to stay. There's one like during the credits, and then there's one after the credits.
Mm-hmm. Man, I cannot wait for this movie. I've seen like a bunch of opinions on it of people like thinking it's bad or thinking it's good, but like they've always had an opinion on it, which is a good sign, I reckon. If people...
There was a man carrying thing video that was pretty accurate.
That's right. Yeah, I saw that getting recommended. I'm like, can't wait to watch this. Okay, where was I last time? Let's come through here and see if I can figure out anywhere I haven't. If only I'd put more orange resin blocks. But oh well. Okay. Because there is a section where the generation was really cut up. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is where we were last time. And then I think we came through this cave.
Oh, yeah.
No, not that one. We might have come down and then along here. Yeah, I remember this place. So what's this way? Yeah, I think... Nope, dead end. Yeah, I think if they redo the vanilla stronghold, it would definitely need to be smaller than this. But this has been a really fun activity regardless. And this is just the way that we came.
Yeah, do you remember exactly what you were... I guess you're just looking for any spot that's dark.
I'm just trying to follow the torches and see which way I actually went. But I think I might have exited this room and gone a different way. Because the problem is that it looped back on itself. So I can't tell if... Oops, don't want to take my shield off. Haha, you can't jump.
They can't jump?
Well, not in that particular spot.
Okay.
By the looks of things. Oh yeah, I might have come down here. Let's see. Yeah, this place is a labyrinth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I came down here. I think I was last here like 2 weeks ago, so it's really doing a number on my memory. And Endermite keeps spawning. Did this Sparrow Staircase have anything up on it? I feel like it didn't. But let's double check anyway. Oh, it did. Okay.
Oh.
Did that just go up? Oh, okay. I think that's a loop. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Go forever. Oh wow, this is kind of a lot.
See, this is why I like the gameplay of the Strongholds. Like, you're underground, you're in an enclosed space, and it makes it really easy to like treat it like a maze. Like, each of the structures in Minecraft has their own sort of mechanical identity. Like, you got the bastion with it kind of crumbling and it being a little bit like it's got elements of parkour. And then the Ocean Monument with I guess the Ocean Monument's like a maze as well, but a slightly different one because it's got like an understandable layout. And then you've got the Trial Chambers, which is all about combat, obviously. And then the Archaeology, which is more kind of narrative themes. But for being such an old structure, the Strongholds like core identity holds up pretty well, I think.
Yeah. What do you think that core identity is?
Enclosed spaces, getting lost, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Like, you can see in this mod that they've really leaned into like the maze-like qualities of it. Okay, I think I'm just going to give up on that section and go up one more and see if I can find anything from there. And Nether Fortresses, I suppose, they have well, they're very, they're not really maze-like, but they've got like a lot of corridors in them, and a lot of like mobs that can hit really hard, like the blaze and the wither skeleton.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they don't each have their own like super well-defined forms of gameplay, but you can kind of figure it out. It's like different amounts of each type of gameplay. What else can I put away? Name tag.
How do you feel about the labyrinthness of this particular structure, the Dungeons and Taverns one?
It's certainly a challenge, especially if I'm wanting to explore it all. I've really had to step up my game. I feel like, personally, there are too many rooms. I quite enjoy vanilla strongholds. Like they're a bit on the small side, but I usually enjoy going around them. But also the gameplay, like the thought put into it, kind of offsets that because it keeps it interesting. Like the drowned tridents and the creepers and the endermites especially, like they're not that different from silverfish, but they add a little bit of extra finesse, I suppose. Oh, hello. Did you win? Alright. So yeah, I suppose the other thing about the the fortresses is that they've got kind of they're like half open. Like you've got the large corridors and stuff that are slightly maze-like, but you've also got the kind of more enclosed areas. Oh. Where Stronghold is like all enclosed. And I should probably go back and drop off my stuff at some point. Yeah, it's getting kind of dire at this point. Oh well.
How are you supposed to place it down?
I know, right? Oh well, this bow doesn't have much durability
That's
on
a
it anyways.
Janky solution.
Yeah. Just momentarily craft something. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to turn back if this goes on for much longer. Okay, that's a dead end. And that's a weird thing that looks like it connects to another one. Oh, I might as well come up here and see if there's anything here. Oh, there are things here. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I'm going to head back and drop off my stuff, which I probably should have done after I got out of the sewers. Oh, bones. Too bad I can't pick them up. Right, let's see if I can find my way back. That's the main trickiness of this. Yeah, look how broken up this is. I feel like the amount that it disrupts the generation already makes it tricky, and then the amount of rooms on top of that, like, kind of, you know, compounds on that.
Yeah. Matt says that they don't like strongholds because they don't really have much going on in them. What do you think, like, could go on inside of strongholds more, like what this has going on? Like, do you think that this is a good example, or what would you change and make strongholds have more stuff going on inside of them?
I mean, personally, I think that strongholds don't need to really have anything extra. I've suggested people like have it so, oh, maybe illagers invaded them and they're like trying to get to the end or something like that. I'm like, I think strongholds have a solid kind of gameplay loop. I think that could definitely be leaned into a lot more. But I don't think they inherently are kind of lacking in their... Oh, hello. And their... Whoops, I did not want to do that. I wanted to press 1. I love trying to explain myself while doing this. Actually, maybe I should make a new chest for all the unstackables. That would make sense. You can right-click to swap things. That's weird. Like, what sort of stuff would you want to see going on in the Mads? Like, would you want, like, new mobs or new blocks or something like that? Or because it's a little bit hard to tell exactly what you mean when you say like not enough going on in them.
Matt says that they wanted some kind of construct protecting the portal room.
Okay. So
But they do think that that just didn't like that these ones need like an identity, I guess. I don't know. Or I guess actually the vanilla ones need an identity.
Yeah, there isn't really much going on for them. At least not currently. Like they do have a decent starting point, which I think Dungeons and Taverns has really leaned into. Gosh, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't know. I feel like Strongholds are a little bit underrated. I didn't exactly sleep well last night though, so that's the extent of my my commentary. I would be a little bit more eloquent if I had gone.
Well, it's just because you've been thinking about the Minecraft movie so much, you know.
Yeah,
just like can't sleep. Too expired. I mean, too excited.
Yeah, and I am feeling a little bit expired at the moment too.
Oh, okay.
Just sorting my unstackables into one chest, and then that'll increase the chances that other stuff will stack together and take up less space. Actually, I'm gonna be a bit of what? Boats are that's right, boats are unstackable. I'm too used to like seeing them stacked to 16 in that video on bundles that I did, that I forgot that they were actually unstackable in the regular game. Oh wow, there are even more over there. Okay, well I shouldn't have filled up that early. Okay. Organizational ASMR with Cameron. This is a bit of the reason why I feel like inventory is a little bit bland in Minecraft. There aren't really any sounds to make it pop. I remember coming across this thread on Twitter back in the day, where this UI designer was playing Minecraft and just giving random ideas as he played. And there are a lot of ones to make like little satisfying noises whenever you moved something in your inventory or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I remember there was a mod that like I was playing a mod pack and they had that, and I did not enjoy that as much as I thought I would. Okay. Because it was just kind of annoying. Like every single time you move something, you hear like when you move dirt, makes the little dirt stepping sound.
Oh right, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, it could probably get a bit grating. Okay.
But yeah, Matt says that there's no other narrative to the stronghold other than just being a portal there. And there's basically only two rooms, which is like the library and the portal room, and that's basically it. Like everything else is just kind of like a step to get to those rooms, just in between.
Yeah, that's true. Like the stronghold isn't really a structure in of itself. It's just kind of a method of getting to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oops, don't want the bundle in there.
Which I think that's a great way of saying it. I think that's cool. But like there really are only like two rooms in the stronghold.
Yeah.
That you actually care about. I guess there's like the fountain room. If you wanted to be like, I don't know.
Well, I'll say you can definitely tell that they were rushing things.
Yeah. You could tell that it was like a week out from Minecon 2011.
Yeah.
And they were running on like Red Bulls at 2 a.m. And they're like, I don't know what this. Let's put a little drop down so that a skeleton could be in there, but let's not actually put a skeleton because we don't know how to do that yet. And there'll just be a chest up there. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, well, I've organized my inventory and I'm feeling a lot happier. I've got my durability stuff in here, all my other non-stackables in here, all of my stackables in here, and all my chests in my chest.
Your chest.
Yes, I hope that was very entertaining and satisfying for people to watch.
I think it was.
That's good.
Mushroom Animate says, I guess you could say they didn't have a strong hold on any ideas. Hey-o!
Nice. Remind me to use that one in my video. I always like putting
Okay.
like random puns in there. um, but yeah, I think there are some like promising aspects of it. They just need to commit to them, I suppose. Did I leave my torches there? Oh well, I'm giving myself another stack. Yeah, but it is a good point that the stronghold is just kind of an entrance to somewhere and doesn't really have its own thing going on.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you need to go to the end. I guess you'll go here. There's nothing else really there. I guess, like, is there anything else there that you want at the? I feel like there isn't.
A little bit of loot, perhaps, but really it just serves as a
I
serves
guess
as an
I get.
entrance.
I guess the library. That's the other thing that you want.
Yeah, depending on how much you want to enchant your stuff, I suppose.
Yeah.
I was looking back through all the times that Jeb had replied to me on Twitter the other day, just to kind of reminisce on being noticed
But
by
the good old
Senpai.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you reach me? No, you can't. That's good. But I can reach you. Oh.
That was
Haha.
it.
Yes. Fight. Fight.
I think the baby's always gonna win.
Yeah. I got reminded of the combat snapshots. Whatever happened to those?
They just died. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just Jeff was working on them, and then now he's not. I guess I don't know. Maybe that'll be the big update for 2026. Will be
Yeah.
that they're bringing back the combat snapshots. Maybe that'll be the drop. There's no way
Maybe.
they'll do the drop other than that.
Yeah, just completely out of the blue. No,
That's
no
way too
feedback
big
given.
of a feature for a drop.
I wonder
It's
when they will do an actual
21.7.
update again.
All the combat has changed.
Turned out we're like never getting 1.22. It's just going to be 1.21.7, 8, 9, 10, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be like you know Zeno's paradox, where like you go half the distance and then a quarter and then an eighth and you never like reach
Yeah.
the end truly. It'd be like that with updates, you know. Every time they have a new drop, they'll just add another thing to the dot. So we'll eventually get like 1.21.7.8.84 and we'll never actually get to 1.23.
Yeah.
Alright, I've already been here before.
Mads also suggested like archaeology.
Oh yes, absolutely.
How do you feel about that? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Just because, you know, it helps to slow things down. I suppose combat also does that, but archaeology does it in a bit of a different way. I wish they had added archaeology to more structures, because currently, since it's only used in like what 1-2 structures, they added a bit to the desert temple, right? And then desert pyramid.
There's ocean ruins.
Oh yeah.
And they have the I forgot what the trail ruins.
Yeah, but
Not
that's
to be confused with the trial chamber.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I wish that they had added it to more structures, because on the surface it looked like a gimmick, and I don't think they've kind of integrated it enough into the game to let it outgrow that gimmick. If it was present in like many more structures, then I would say that it would feel like part of the game, but I don't know, it still comes off to me as like something that was just kind of tacked on. Like it was the most like why feature of Caves and Cliffs. Like, you know, you had all the good stuff like the copper, you know, everyone loves some copper, or maybe some people think it's a bit useless. But you know, updates have added a bit more to it, and everyone loves the new caves and the biomes and the deep dark. The deep dark was like the one unexpected thing, and then the bundles, of course, are bundles. You know, they're just the best design known to man.
Yeah, nobody's mad at all.
No, but bundles are unironically the goat. And then there's archaeology, and it's like, okay, sure. All right. I guess this is a feature. Not sure why, but there we are. You know what I mean? That's at least how I felt when it was announced. I'm like, cool, I guess.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, when it was announced, it looked like that whole like clay pottery thing where you could like put a little shard onto the pottery like in a custom spot, and that was pretty cool. But honestly, there was no way they were going to ever add that. Just to be honest.
Yeah,
But
definitely needed more time to cook.
Hey,
But yeah, I could definitely see strongholds getting a bit more archaeology.
what would you want to be in them?
I don't know, maybe just the regular loot that you'd normally find. Oh, why did the arrow not arrow?
The arrow, I don't know. It was a quantum tunnel.
Oh, go away! I don't have time for you right now. Okay. Sorry, what were you talking about?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, archaeology and the strongholds. I would like to see a bit more lore about the end. Like I remember last stream we were talking about like what might happen once Ender Dragon's defeated. Like if little end creatures start popping up in the overworld because there's more like access. Can I just let you blow up? No? I just want to let you blow up. Oh, I could get a music disc. Never mind. I remember one of my high school mates telling me that if you get a creeper to blow up a zombie, something special happens. And this was in like 2013. So, oh, there goes my shield.
By the way, oh yeah,
I guess it was true with charged creepers, but that wasn't a mechanic at the time, so he was just straight up lying to me.
yeah, typical. It's like, oh, if you stand behind the truck, you get a Mewtwo. Did you know that? I don't know.
I've never played Pokemon in my life.
8-sided squares here. By the way.
What?
8-sided square.
Oh, hey,
I think you know him.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I knew him before he blew up.
Wow.
Well, technically, he'd made like one video. I think it was the Wholesome Axolotl one that like got a decent amount. Hello, 8. What is up?
Anyway, I think that archaeology could be implemented in context like beyond just being in structures. Like they could just be like in terms of integrating it with like caves and cliffs. It could just be like around the caves and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be nice.
I do think that would be cool. Little fossil.
Woohoo! Minimalist toilets.
Yo. Hey. This could be you with the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. If I drink too much lava during the movie and go out to the toilet and see those there.
You should go to McDonald's to get the nether fire sauce.
No, not at all. When I saw that McDonald's collab, I was like, no, sorry, Minecraft, I don't love you that much.
Yeah. The sauce is not good. Don't if anyone watching this is thinking, oh, I want to try the nether fire sauce, it is like just pure. They are not lying. It is like pure fire sauce. It is there is nothing else to it.
Yeah.
It's not sweet. It's not anything. It's just fire.
This video is not sponsored by McDonald's. In fact, it is anti-sponsored.
This video is sponsored by McDonald's.
Minecraft.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
I'm hating it. Anyway. McDonald's is like my last resort if nothing else is open and I need food. Then I will go there, but I will regret it.
Okay. But you don't want the epic Minecraft meal?
No, not really. No, I don't think I will.
Good. Good. You should get it.
It's bad enough that I'm like actually watching the movie. I feel.
Yeah.
Like that's already giving a little bit of consumer energy.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm going to watch this movie that like people think is bad but also is good, and that's probably part of its marketing. I'm like, oh well, I'm just too curious, but I will not sink to the level of buying
Oh, I will sink to that level.
a
I
Minecraft
already
Happy
did.
Meal. Yeah, I can tell. I know. Yeah, we can't have another fallen soldier.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, going back to the whole end thing, if there was a little bit of like clues and environmental storytelling about like how the end first got connected, because I know in Minecraft Legends they go into how the Nether first. I'm pretty sure the Nether made first contact. In the story of Minecraft Legends, I'm not sure what's happening in the Minecraft movie though, but I guess I'll find out in a couple of hours. But I believe Minecraft Legends has it so that the portals just kind of appear in the overworld, and you're like, oh, which is interesting, because you would think the overworld would have made first contact, given that you kind of need water to make obsidian. But it would be cool if there was a bit of context about how the end got, how people in the overworld found the end, or how people in the end found the overworld. Like maybe the Endermen were looking for more dimensions to destroy, and they came across the overworld, and they thought, wow, this one's actually really lush. This should be like, we really need to get this one, boys.
So that's why they created a portal, an interdimensional portal.
Yeah. So they probably set up shop a lot more than they did in, say, the Nether, because the Piglins were already taking care of the Nether for them. Well, until the mushroom and the fungi started healing the dimension, and then I guess the Enderman would have stepped up. Isn't it crazy how much like story you can get from like one sentence in a book that no one was supposed to read?
Yeah.
Um,
And this is stack number 17 of torches.
I would not be surprised if you were right with that number. Wait, I just gave myself one. Crap.
Yeah, there we are.
There we are. Okay. Cool.
Oh, you should check after you're done with this, see how many torches you've used in your stats.
Yeah. Oh, true. That's right. Oh.
We can know.
True, that is. I thought you were suggesting I go back through all my streams and like keep track of. Oh,
Count.
silverfish. Yes, just count the slash gives. Oh, here they all come.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think that's. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Why are you so obsessed
There we
with
are.
me? But yeah, so maybe the Endermen were thinking, okay, let's set up shop here, and maybe there are some little guys in the end that don't really care, and maybe the Endermen are from somewhere else technically, and maybe like a completely barren dimension like the Void, and the end used to have lots of life, and maybe it does still have a little bit of life where the Endermen haven't got to it yet, and they just want to vibe.
Yes.
So maybe they tried to like escape the overworld or something. Maybe it turns out that some of the... I was about to say some of the stuff is in the overworld is from the end, but I feel like that's a bit lame. But if there's some sort of story about how maybe some denizens of the end ended up escaping to the overworld, or somewhere else. Have you read much about SCP?
I have not, but a lot of my friends have, and I probably should get into it.
It's quite the rabbit hole. There's this one story, I think it's 63. It's one about a disc that always attaches to mirrors. Like whenever you take it off a mirror, it will just roll by itself to a mirror. And it turns out that you can use it to travel through mirrors into another dimension, where these gods basically ended up taking over a dimension, and then they managed to trap the gods in there, which I guess is kind of a similar sort of familiar storyline. I mean, you got something similar with the faceless ones of Skullduggery Pleasant. But anyway, the idea I was thinking is the Endermen took over this dimension, and the life there is suffering, and they're trying to escape. And then the Endermen find them again in the overworld, and like, wow, this has a lot of life. And then they start trying So maybe the strongholds were the Enderman's base of operations that they took over. Maybe the dominant species at the time were humans or whoever built the strongholds, ancient builders or whatever at that moment. And the Enderman took it over, and then they put their portal there. I guess it doesn't really make sense because they don't need to. They don't need a portal to teleport. Really, the only purpose of the portal is to get to the Ender Dragon. So maybe the Enderman just came out of nowhere and started destroying stuff, and then people are like, okay, well, the world is becoming uninhabitable, so we need to create these strongholds to hunker down and try and figure out where these guys are coming from. And then they end up finding these Eyes of Ender and somehow end up making a portal or discovering a portal and building their stronghold around it. And then maybe they come across the dragon and realize that they're stuck there until the dragon is killed, and then they eventually die.
Well, I do think maybe the portal, the portal is for like larger amounts of items because you can like throw items in and they go through.
True.
Maybe since Enderman could only like pick up one block at a time, that the portal was like for more stuff.
Oh, that's a good point.
Who knows?
And then maybe by killing the Ender Dragon, you kind of open up things so that maybe the Ender Dragon's the one that's controlling the Endermen and making them want to destroy everything. Because the Ender Dragon pretty much does destroy everything. Probably because they couldn't be bothered. Not couldn't be bothered, but they didn't have time to implement like proper pathfinding for it. So they just made them either phase through or destroy every single block.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But in reality, it's lore.
Exactly. You can sand off the jank, or you can make it intended. Oh, carrot.
Yeah.
I wonder if they put the
That's not a bug. That's
zombies on the
quasi-lore.
staircase. True quasi-lore. Yo. It's not a bug, it's a feature. So yeah, something like that. Oh my god, this is branching off in so many ways. Also, I need to have something to eat. I wonder if they deliberately spawn the zombies on the stairs. I would not be surprised. Well, there's one there, so quite possibly. Get wrecked.
Yeah, so Mads had a bunch of messages and then just concluded by saying that like the loot in the dungeon loot in the stronghold is not worth it to ever like go there unless you're going to the end, which as you've seen, like not that many people go to the end. There's not really like a cultural identity, I guess. It's just made of stone and silverfish. I guess silverfish is its identity.
Yeah.
And it's just a means to an end, pun massively intended, with no substance. It is literally a means to an end.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's pretty much how it was designed, right? They had the deadline coming up, etc., etc.
Honestly, it's the means to an end in so many different ways. It was a means to an end to finish the update. It was a means to an end to finish the game. Means to an end to get to the end. That's called the end because it's the end of the ending game.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember when I was doing a bit of writing of my my script for this end update video. I'll see if I can find it quickly because I think it's a banger line. Yeah. 2 years later, this big evil mob would introduce itself as the Ender Dragon, with its own dimension known as the End. Comprising of only a single floating island, you would enter through the stronghold, destroy the crystals regenerating this dragon, slay the beast, then exit through the well, thereby finishing the game. And Notch evidently thought he'd finished the game too, because he shipped it as the official release, upped the price tag, and immediately handed over full creative control to Jeb.
Yeah. I do love how many different ways you can interpret the end being the end. I do love that.
Yeah, it's this such
and I
weird
said in my end video
circumstances.
that it was funny that the end was set in stone because he set the end into the stone. Um, yeah, it's funny,
I
but
remember.
I hope that was intentional on their part.
Wait, what do you mean set the end in stone? In terms of end
I
stone, or?
Yeah, like I said, like the end of the game was set in stone because he'd set the word "end" into the name of the stone.
Oh, I see. I remember making a little joke about how Quasi-Law is never set in cobblestone. It's always fun to put
Mm.
like a little pun in there, but like subtle enough so that people can't tell if you actually meant it or not. I love doing like little
No,
subtle things.
that's called engagement bait, is what that is.
True.
You say it so casually that people don't even know if it's a joke. That's my strat, and then
Yeah.
they comment about it, and they're
Exactly.
like,
Exactly.
"Did you mean this?"
I also do that when I like. I think in my most recent video, I put I went to sleep in the end, and it worked because I just reconstructed like the little platform. Is there any way I haven't gone? Not significantly, I think. Or sometimes I slash fill some water in the nether. Um, just to
Yeah.
mess with people a little bit. And then I always get like a bunch of comments saying, "Wait, did that guy just swim in the nether?" I'm like, "Yes." Um, so it's always fun to just like put something in there, just to. I don't specifically do it for engagement bait. I do it just to make people do a little bit of a double take. I find it quite fun to do that.
I did that in the video I just posted where I say that like Legos are from Sweden, but they're from Denmark, and then I correct myself, but I put flags on the screen that are from neither Sweden nor Denmark. They're
Nice.
from other Nordic countries.
They all do look quite similar, right? They all got the cross
Yeah.
and stuff. Oh, more doors. Oh, Enderman. Maybe Endermen are neutral because they don't actually see you as a threat yet.
Unless you look at them.
Yeah, well, acknowledging them, I suppose, does the trick. Oh, zombie.
Do you think that the Endermen think that you can't see them?
I was just thinking about that. It's possible, I suppose. Oh my god, go away. I'm trying to mine this chest. Haha, you can't jump. Yes, you can. You just take a while to do it. Okay. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to clear out this section of the stronghold in the last few minutes of the stream. Cause
In their mind, they're like, oh, just one or another day, and then they just like randomly you just start looking at them, and then they get really scared and start killing you.
yeah, I mean, I act the same whenever anyone looks at me in public, so...
Yeah,
Just kidding.
you just start screaming and hitting them over the head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Same.
It's a good way to make friends.
Matt's also said that having the dungeon feel like so big like this makes it feel more intentional than the current dungeon. And I
Yeah.
definitely said that. Like they said that it feels like it's very bug ridden, like the dungeon. Like it doesn't feel. I mean, obviously, because not that much time was put into it, but it doesn't feel like much time was put into it.
Oh, like
It feels
in the game
this feels
as
more
well.
intentional.
Yeah. Oh.
You can
there's
almost
something.
like see like it kind of breaks your immersion because you're kind of noticing all of the glitches that are happening, like when doors are like floating or entire like walls are missing. Anyway,
Yeah, that's a good point. Wish I'd been able to kill that zombie because it was a librarian, but... Oh well. I think I'm gonna have to leave it there. So I'm just
oh yeah,
gonna...
you do have to catch a bus.
Yeah, catch a bus and then see the Minecraft.
Are you seeing this movie in IMAX?
Yes, IMAX 3D. Had to go all out for this one.
Are you actually?
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
I figured I might as well. I mean, I don't go to that cinema that often, so I figured I'd splurge a little bit, you know.
I didn't see it in 3D. I probably should have. I
Yeah,
probably
you
should have seen it in 3D.
You should have spent the extra money on a 3D ticket instead of getting that McDonald's meal derogatory.
It'll be funny for the video, I'm sure.
Yeah. Do it
Oh, that's my excuse.
Yeah. Alrighty, thanks everyone for coming. If you want to continue talking about this sort of stuff, feel free to join the Discord. There should be a link in the description. If you're excited to see the Minecraft movie, I am too. Check out Dim4's video on it. Are you Dim4 or Dim5? Dim5's your other channel, right?
Dim5's my second channel, yeah.
Okay.
My fifth channel. Yeah, I'm Dim4. I made a video about the Minecraft movie's history. You should go watch it.
I also need to watch it, but I've not gone around to doing that yet, so I'll watch it after I watch the actual movie. But I don't think it has any spoilers for it, right?
No, it doesn't. I mean, it came out before the movie came out, so
yeah,
there's no
I was
spoilers.
just thinking that. Yes, brain is a little bit dumb today, but that's okay.
It's fine. That's the perfect condition to watch the Minecraft movie.
True. Just let the nonsensicality just wash over me.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thanks for coming, Dim, and thank you all for watching, and maybe see you next weekend. Bye.